Good morning, students. Today we will learn about heat. In chapter 3, you must have learnt about how woolen clothes are obtained from animal fibers and how cotton are obtained from plant fibers. You wear light colored and cotton clothes in summer as they absorb your sweat and keep you cool and comfortable. During winters, you wear dark colored woolen clothes as they keep the body warm. What do you understand by heat? In winters, when you are in the house, you feel cold. But when you come out in the open, in the sun, you feel warm. This is because of the heat that is coming from the sun. In summers, you feel hot inside the house. When you touch a utensil, when it is heated, you feel it is hot. When you sit on a chair which is made of metal, steel, or on the cemented floor, you feel cold. This is especially during the winters. What is making you sense all of this? It is our skin. Our skin senses heat or cold. This is what makes you feel hot or cold. There are thermoreceptors in our skin which help us to detect, to know about, to feel the heat or the cold. In this diagram, you can see there is a section and it is showing the different parts of our skin where we have these nerves and special type of cells which help us to detect. These are the sensory cells. These thermoreceptors are specialized nerve cells that are able to detect differences in temperature. The heat receptors are found closer to the skin surface, whereas the cold receptors are found deeper in the skin. In our day to day life, we come across different kinds of objects. These objects may be hot or cold. You will just have to list out those objects and complete table 4.1. As you can see, ice cream, you just have to tick whether it is hot or cold. This was how we detect. We can feel that an object is hot or cold. How much hot or cold it is, we cannot measure it with the skin. An object may be hotter or it may be colder than the other object. We cannot be sure of how much hot or how much cold it is. We need an instrument or a device. Now here there is one activity so that we can understand this further. इसको समझने के लिए हमें एक एक्टिविटी कैरी आउट करना है जिसमें हमने एक 3 मग्स लिए हैं A, B एंड C लेबल करना है. सबसे पहले वाले में मग A में आप कोल्ड वाटर डालेंगे, सेकंड वाले में B में आप हॉट वाटर डालेंगे. इतना नहीं कि आपका हाथ जल जाए, नहीं, वार्म वाटर, राइट. और जो सी मग है उसमें दोनों का मिक्सचर सी में रखना है. इसके बाद में नाउ डिप योर लेफ्ट हैंड इन मग ए एंड देन राइट हैंड इन मग बी. After keeping your hands in the mugs for 2 to 3 minutes, take them out simultaneously and then dip them in mug C. तो आपका जो लेफ्ट हैंड है वो मग ए में जिसमें ठंडा पानी था, जो राइट हैंड है वो मग बी में डालना है जिसमें हॉट वाटर था. उसके बाद में 2-3 मिनट के बाद में आपको एक साथ मग सी में डालना है जिसमें एक मिक्सचर अवेलेबल है. हाउ डू द हैंड्स फील? आपको एहसास करेगा कि एक हाथ में आपको गर्म लगेगा और दूसरे हाथ में आपको ठंडा लगेगा. तो ये आपको ये दिख रहा है, आप ही का हाथ है. और ये इसलिए क्या हम अपने स्किन पे अपने आप पे रिलाई कर सकते हैं? मुझे तो नहीं लगता है. आई थिंक वी नीड एन इंस्ट्रूमेंट. Well, the answer is no. We need a special device or an instrument to measure the degree of hotness or coldness. The degree of hotness or coldness is called temperature. Now, how can we measure the temperature? We need an we need a device, and that device is called the thermometer. There are different kind of thermometers. You must have come across these thermometers sometime or the other. There is the clinical thermometer, which your doctor puts under your tongue or in your armpit. Then you have the digital thermometer, as you can see in this figure or this diagram or this picture. In the other one, you can see a forehead thermometer, which is nowadays used. You are seeing this on television also, that they're making use of a forehead thermometer. How can you tell that someone has fever? When you visit the doctor makes use of a thermometer to find out of your body temperature, whether it is normal or not. Normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, and in Fahrenheit scale it is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Measuring temperature. The thermometer is used to measure the body temperature. It is called the clinical thermometer. Take a close look at the thermometer. You will find that the clinical thermometer consists of a long uniform glass tube which has a bulb at the end. You can see in this diagram there is a bulb. It is containing mercury. There is a thread of mercury. We use mercury because we can easily identify, it is a shiny liquid and we can identify how much body temperature we have. It is easy to detect. Second, mercury has a conducting, it can conduct and it can expand. So it is very useful. Next to the bulb, there is a shiny thread of mercury. The thermometer has some markings on it. This scale is called Celsius scale. Degrees Celsius. A clinical thermometer has a range between 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. That is why it is suitable to measure the body temperature. In order to read the thermometer, we should know some things about it. We should know the scale that is being used. Is it Fahrenheit? Is it Celsius? We should note the temperature difference between the two bigger marks. The number of divisions between these marks should be noted. Suppose the bigger marks read 1 degree and there are 5 divisions between them, then each small division can read 1 by 5, that is 0.2 degrees Celsius. Wash the thermometer, preferably with the antiseptic solution. You must have seen this whenever you visit the doctor. The nurse usually, or anyone that is helping the doctor, usually washes the thermometer, makes use of an antiseptic solution, then tries to hold it firmly and with a few jerks brings down the level of mercury in the thermometer. Now, after ensuring that the bulb of the thermometer is placed under the tongue, you can also use the armpit. After a minute or two, usually 2 minutes are taken, take the thermometer out and note the reading. This is the body temperature. The temperature is always stated with its unit, that is degrees Celsius. The normal body temperature of the human is 37 degrees Celsius. Now, to understand this, we will just take a small activity in which we will take the body temperature of the members of a family. After making a note, you will come to know that not all the persons will have the same body temperature. It will vary. It also depends on the time or duration. Maybe after food, before breakfast, after lunch. That is, at different times you should see. There will be a variation. Even variation amongst the individuals. It may be slightly more or slightly less than 37 degrees Celsius. That is just normal. The clinical thermometer is used to measure the temperature of the human body only as the range is between 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, after which humans do not survive. Also, if a person is having a temperature more than 37 degrees Celsius, maybe 38 and above, that person will be having maybe sick, maybe ill. Find out हाउ वी कैन डिटेक्ट द टेम्परेचर ऑफ अ पर्सन यूजिंग अ फोरहेड थर्मामीटर। आजकल जो यूज़ हो रहा है, आप न्यूज़ में भी देख रहे हैं, ये कोरोना वायरस के फैलने से फोरहेड थर्मामीटर यूज़ कर रहे हैं। तो आप उसका बेसिक प्रिंसिपल, वो कैसे काम करता है, वो आपको पता लगाना है और वो नोट डाउन करना है। थैंक यू।